Happy Thursday, everybody. And we are back with our Pet of the Week this week. And as you may have caught on to our Pet of the Week program, it's a little different. We are missing our friend Laura Songster, who used to do this program with us. And we have centered it a little differently than what we were previously doing. And it is now centered around our local charity partner of the month. And this month happens to be Loving Pet Project of North Carolina. And every time you come in and opt to round up your purchase, that rounded up portion goes to our friends with Loving Pet Project. And they do two things in our community. They, of course, rescue homeless animals and take care of them, place them in foster care, get them all the vetting care they need, and then place them up for adoption. But the other component of what they do that makes them a lot more unique is they raise money for spay and neuter funds. So if somebody gets an animal and they cannot afford to get that pet spayed or neutered, they will do grants to get that pet spayed or neutered so that we don't have more homeless animals in our community in need of homes. So they're kind of addressing the homeless pet issue from two different places. And the homeless pet issue in our community is never going to be solved unless we address the spay neuter component, because a lot of the homeless animal population comes from undesired pregnancies, pet pregnancies for animals who have not been spayed or neutered and are let to roam at large, and or maybe just find themselves with another pet that hasn't been altered, and they add to the overpopulation. So they're addressing the issue from both sides. Last week, we met Sandy Ridge. The week before that, we met Happy. Both of those dogs are available with our friends from Loving Pet Project of North Carolina. And this week, we meet Mabel. Oh my gosh, she's so precious. I have put a link to her Pet Finder account, or her Pet Finder link, in the comments, so that if you're interested after watching this segment in adopting Mabel, it shows you how to go about adopting her and completing an application. You do have to complete an application before you can be considered to adopt this cute little dog. She was rescued from a shelter in Winston-Salem where she had a broken leg. And Loving Pet Project took her on, repaired her leg, and now she's all healed up and ready for a forever home of her own. But what a darling little dog. We will share this with you so you get her adorable picture. Oh my goodness, that face. So this is when she was in the animal shelter before she came into Loving Pet Project. Look at those ears. Here she is, getting her leg all repaired. She is a little bit on the kissy side, so it is recommended that for forever home, be ready to accept a lot of Mabel kisses. You can't be shy about dog kisses and love Mabel, because she is all about giving you some kisses. And they say that Mabel would be a great addition to any family home. She is house trained and crate trained and looking for a forever home. So all those wonderful things about adopting an adult dog when they come with some training. And of course, she would settle in and love to play at any home. Let me give you the link. You can see her Pet Finder. Here is her Pet Finder link. And you can see where it gives a bio, loves to give kisses. She's playful, funny. She's good on a leash, good with nice dogs and with kids, which I do dachshund rescue, and not every dachshund is known for being great with kids. So it's always good when you have a small dog that is good with kids. And one of the lovely things about adopting from a rescue agency is you have a pet that comes to you that's current on all of their vetting and will have had everything done. If they need anything additional, you have good heads up about that. And they've been in a foster home that can give you more information about what makes them most comfortable and what kind of home they would fit best in. It says she's comfortable with women and most men. Maybe takes a little bit of time to warm up, but that they say she's just a sweetie pie and would make a great addition to any home. So this shows you, this is the link that I've posted in the comments, shows you how to apply for her. Her adoption fee is $450. And let me tell you about that adoption fee. A lot of people might look at that adoption fee and scoff, but vetting's expensive. If you've ever had a dog vetted and fully vetted, spayed, neutered, had everything done for them, you know that it is well over that cost. And so $450 really is a bargain when it comes to getting a dog that's fully vetted and has everything done for it for the year. That's usually about the cost of an annual vet visit, just with vaccinations and heartworm testing and preventatives and all those kind of things. So definitely a big savings. You could go and you could get a puppy, but your puppy's going to cost you a lot more than $450. So know that those adoption fees go to a good cause. Our friends at Loving Pet Project of North Carolina are the recipients of our Roundup this month in January. And so every time you opt to round up an invoice, those donations go directly to our friends at Loving Pet Project. Last month, we raised almost $2,500 for our friends at Heart to Heart Rescue. And as I've said before, in 2022, we raised over $30,000 for local organizations. All of those dollars stayed here local, and we're really proud of that, right? That's a lot to sing about, isn't it, Aurora Rose? Well, we hope you guys are having a great week, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for our Facebook Live.